What up? What's up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers. And I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. PM, what's up? Good to see you again. Graffiti, how's it going? PM, I don't know who C. Castro is. Okay. Mike Sears, what up? Professor Art. Professor Art says, never clicked on a stream so fast. LOL. PMC Castro is a rapper. He used to collaborate with. Yo, what's up with everyone's obsession with Logic all of a sudden? What's up, Simply Deep? Alright, look. I want to talk about this shit here. Sex dolls. Yeah, Simply Deep. Sex doll talk. That's right. Sex dolls. More MGTOW, less Metoo. Yo. A lot of people gonna be pissed off with this shit, man. A lot of hoes, a lot of bitches, a lot of simps, a lot of white knights are gonna be mad. But fuck it. Who gives a shit, right? You know, originally I was gonna do this with without the sex doll aspect. But Professor Art says that new sex doll though, goddamn, Jasmine was thick. I might cop that one. Okay. I was only gonna do this because of the whole not MGTOW, but the what's up, Alien Pumpkinhead? Good to see you back. Because of the whole Me Too shit. Because y'all know how insane that shit is right now. Everyone's getting caught up. I hear the latest one is Seal, I believe. The singer Seal. I didn't look too much into that. I heard there's something with him. But Aziz Ansari, we'll stick with him. You see, every day or every other day, there's a new allegation coming out. And a lot of them are starting to feel like more and more bullshit. And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you females something. Because I know a female's going to come across this video. Because they check on what us dudes are saying. Especially when it comes to sex dolls and MGTOW and shit. All you're doing is boosting MGTOW. All you're doing is showing dudes that, hey, listen, we don't want to deal with you. I mean, I've seen dudes that, you know, usually wouldn't even think about, you know, the whole MGTOW philosophy, or they were so, you know, somewhat pussy hungry. But now they're like, you know what? My money comes first. My life comes first. My family comes first. You know what? I'm not going to fuck with any of you hoes. Because a lot of you bitches turn around. You could turn around fucking, you know, someone could just say, hey, how you doing? You looking good today. Something innocent. And all you have to do is turn around and say, well, I felt uncomfortable. And that guy's life is fucking ruined. You know, in the case of Aziz Ansari, and for those that don't know him, he's an Indian comedian. I think he's a funny dude. But he's one of these liberal cucks, though. Because he was one of these guys that was putting that shit out there. Like, yeah, me too. Blah, 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 blah. You know? And Now he got caught up in it. And you know what I say? As much as I don't want it to happen to him, part of me does want it to happen to him because this is the bed that he helped create. You know, all these guys that try to act like they're holier than thou and they don't, you know, go out with chicks and say certain things. Look, and don't get me wrong either. I get there's a difference between being a creep and being a regular dude. And was it Mike Sears? I MGTOW for 2 years and I've been going through hell with these bitches. Yeah. I mean, it's the funniest fucking thing, man. Like, with the Aziz Ansari shit, when you break it down, he essentially, what's up, KRD? He essentially went on a bad date. It was a shitty date. This bitch ended up blowing him. Wait, hold on. Guys, is it skipping on your end? Let me know if it's skipping. Oh, everything's fine? Okay. I continue then. Because on my end, from YouTube, I keep seeing the loading circle. Let me go to my OBS. Nah, OBS, I'm good. Okay. Nah, Kratos, he was getting a blowjob. Okay. So he was getting a blowjob. Yeah. Prince of yeah, he ate her out too. You know, a lot of these, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't even know where to go anymore with this. Well, Professor Art, you had some shit that you just said that I want to. Professor Art and Prince Revolver. Yeah, okay. Professor Art says women who are shaming men for getting into sex dolls and feel threatened by sex dolls are projecting that they have nothing else to offer men other than their vagina. That's exactly 100% true. Because if a female was so confident, she wouldn't give a fuck. She's not going to give a fuck. She'd be like, okay, whatever. I know I could get a man. I don't need to compete. But I've been reading comments, because, again, the reason why I am attaching the sex doll shit to it, because I've been seeing it pop up on Facebook and on Instagram. People are talking about it more and more, making posts about it. And what these people are saying are 100% true. And some of them, listen, I'm not really, I like the feel of a woman and all that shit. That's why I say I'm a purple pill. Because, I like the feel of a woman. I like the feel of sex and all that bullshit. But, it's not worth my freedom. Let me tell you something. It's not worth me, giving a compliment to a female. And then she turns around for whatever reason. Maybe she's pissed off at me, whatever. And she could turn around and fuck me for it. No way. Prince Revolver says, laughing my ass off. This sex doll shit got women claiming they cook and clean and sex dolls won't. Yet y'all, I think he meant to say, yet y'all say that shit is supposedly sexist. Yeah, that's true too. They'll complain when a man says, yeah, I want a woman that cooks and cleans. They'll say it's sexist, but now y'all saying that you want to cook and clean when the sex doll shit comes up. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you another thing. I've been seeing hoes talk about this shit. A lot of insecure hoes. A lot of insecure hoes have been saying, oh, yeah, well, that's weak. You just can't get a woman and blah, 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 blah. What do women do? Women got vibrators. They have sex toy parties. I mean, a lot of y'all are being hypocritical. A lot of y'all are being hypocritical. So, I really don't get it. Let's see what. Yeah, exactly. Opinionated junkie. Don't care about dildos. Nierai. That's how you say your name, Humba? You're a female, right? Yeah. You say enjoy the dolls because some days don't want sex. Example, after birth. So enjoy. Yeah, that's another reason to have them. Simply Deep says, I don't agree with the sex doll thing, but it can be like a fuck you to the real American women. Yes, it ain't nothing like the real thing. Like Marvin and Tammy. LOL. Niara says, not all women go with the narratives. I'm a couple counselor and I love it. Thank you. Yeah, again, listen, of course it's not all fucking women. But I mean you're seeing a vast majority of these women that are coming out and they're getting pissed off. They always have they're trying to shame dudes. It's like what the fuck? Where's your confidence at? That same confidence that you want a man to have, you don't have. You know what I'm saying? Prince Revolver says they got no comeback because a dildo can't supply them with resources. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's fucking crazy. And hold on, let me go up. Let me see what I missed here. Yeah, Alien Pumpkin Head, excuse me. Yeah, women are getting pissed about this shit. Just go on Facebook, you'll see it. But yeah, listen, thank you, Niarai. I want to say your name right. Miss Humba. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I don't think you mean all women. Just want to big you up. Thank you. Because you know, I love it that you're a female that's here and you're saying this shit, because a lot of women don't look at it that way. They, we have this gigantic. It's not even. They call it a movement. I call it a witch hunt. Just like my man Liam Neeson. This is why I love this guy. He got interviewed and he called it a straight up witch hunt. He goes, something that I did in innocence 20-25 years ago, you could come back and ruin my life? Fuck you. That's right. Thank you, KRD. Nightblade says, women realize that sex dolls jeopardize their ability to manipulate simps and beta arbiters with sex. The truth is, men will realize most women offering nothing more than their vagina. Yeah. Listen, man. And ladies, don't come in here and say, not all. Please don't. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Niara. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to butcher your name. Professor Art says, that sex doll that I saw was a work of art. And trust me, I'm a professor of art. LOL. Yeah. Listen. Hey, what's up, Go Rag? Hashtag Metoo. Yo, man, I'm telling you, some of them shits look right. I saw one. Did any of you see the one with the hoodie and the tight hoodie with the tits? That it had two pictures, and she was standing with her hand on her hip, and the other one with her bent over on the couch. I saw that shit, and I'm like, man, that shit is fucking crazy. And then I saw another one on Facebook on that page Fabulous, where it was the guy who was in charge of creating the dolls. He was doing the AI and everything. And you got this one with a Scottish accent. It looked kind of fucking freaky. But let me tell you something. In the future, they're gonna make those things fucking like androids and shit. Now, the danger of that shit is, you know, if that shit short circuits while you're getting your dick sucked, that will be some funny shit. And cleaning the shit up might be annoying as fuck, but Alien Pumpkinhead, it's real shit. It's real shit. Those are the dangers. See, I've told people about myself. I'm a pragmatic person. I always try to look ahead, think critically. If the thing's a fucking robot, I mean, it's electronically driven, you know. And the Simply Deep says, and the reason why I say that is that if you and a woman really not want to do some adventurous shit somewhere you have no business being there, nothing's more fun than keeping. Okay. Prince Revolver. Sex dolls are cool, but they're not where I want them to be right now. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing. I saw the one video with the AI, and you can still kind of tell that it's a fucking robot. You know what I mean? And it's freaky the way it talks. But yo, he's on some other shit. They got a temperature thing inside, so it's warm. It actually reacts. It has its own orgasms and shit. That shit is wild, man. It remembers your likes and dislikes. Professor Art says, yes, the one with the hoodie. Yep, that one was fucking bad. I'm sorry. If that shit comes out and they perfect that shit, I'm all fucking in. I'm telling you. I'm all in. I'm a finance one of those bitches. Simply Deep. Her quiet while hitting that spot. Nah, the guy was saying that they're even perfecting the orgasm of it. TOTW, they're in panic mode. The vagina is becoming worthless. Yes. Gorag, no. Fredo Santana was a dude that was, you're thinking of Fredro Starr. Fredo Santana is a dude that was affiliated with Chief Keef. Alien Pumpkinhead. Pretty soon we're all going to prefer androids. That's right. And there's going to be a lot of dudes. I so see it. There's going to be a lot of dudes coming here and they're going to give me ajna. They're going to come down and they'll say, well, fuck you. You can't get... Listen, man. And these are the same type of niggas that they find themselves tied up in the same shit. I'm telling you. Cage. My man Cage Kennels. The rapper that founded the Weathermen. Shout out to Cage, man. He put up a tweet the other day that I fucking loved. I'm going to let me point it out to y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I could get it. Hold on. I'm gonna find it because he liked it because I retweeted it. What the hell is it? Fuck it. I can't find it, but Cage openly said, he goes, it was something along the lines of being men, the new I love you is being a male feminist. It's a new way to get into bitches' panties. That's why a lot of these dudes that are quick to jump up and white knight and shit and simp out for these hoes, I love it. They show me exactly who the fuck they are, and I can't wait. Y'all know me. I'm a sadistic motherfucker. I love Schadenfreude. I love to see you crash and burn. You build yourself up, and you think you're getting that ass, and you turn around and you become a victim of that Me Too shit. I love it. I love it. So I love you, male feminists, because y'all show how weak you are. Y'all willing to. I saw a video the other day of this dude in a flood, right? And this dude was taking chairs and walking them as this female was standing on a chair. So he would move one chair so the female could not get wet, essentially. So she was standing, she would step on one. Meanwhile, the guy is like up to here, up to his chest in water or whatever. And he's moving, not up to his chest, but you know, it was level enough for her not to get wet, but he's moving chairs. So I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Really? Yeah, Manny Romero, exactly. Girls been fucking plastic cock for years. Now they make plastic poom poom and they're losing their motherfucking minds. It's true. Niara says, the standard for female beauty has gone the way of Botox, etc. So it's only natural that men might just settle for a doll because they won't get attitude and the doll always says yes. Exactly. You don't have to worry about, listen, I want to get laid. I want to deal with the fucking, you know, she don't fucking have a period. There's no fucking headaches after the sex is done. You know, what they need to do to perfect that shit is have that chick give you a cigar and a fucking sandwich after sex. Dude, I am in. I'm telling you, that's it. I am fucking finished. Exactly. Alien Pumpkinhead says, androids won't complain about penis penis size. Oh, man. Gorag says, male feminists created this Hollywood mess. They think that by supporting that garbage movement, they won't get caught. Exactly. Gorag says, look at all the leftists that got caught. Dude, I'm telling you, and it's mostly leftists that are getting caught up in this shit. You know? It really is. And not to say that, you know, like the Harvey Weinstein thing, I believe that's true. I believe some of this stuff is true because it's been going around for so long, and you can believe that certain people, when they get into power, that they're gonna abuse it. That's human nature. I mean, not everybody, but certain people. But I take this shit seriously because my aunt was a victim of sexual assault at one time. So I'm serious because that's why you know, this shit is becoming a witch hunt. It's becoming fucking fake. I mean, you see the shit happening with Aziz Ansari, even though, like I said, listen, you were one of them dudes that was sitting there, yeah, men should be better. Fuck you. Good. Burn. I don't give a fuck. All these dudes that were standing up during, what was it, the Golden Globes, and standing up, yeah, that's right, time's up. Guess what? Any of you motherfuckers get caught, I have no sympathy whatsoever. Because y'all are helping create this shit. And what's going to happen in life, not only is MGTOW going to blow up, you're going to see employers that are males, they're not going to want to deal with hiring females. They're not going to want to deal with it because they're not going to risk their fucking money being put in jeopardy, their reputation, them being locked up, potentially being taken away from their fucking families. They're not gonna deal with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, all you SJWs, all you fucking simp ass niggas, I love you. Yeah, Stan Lee. They got Stan Lee. A 95. This is what I'm talking about. A 95-year-old man who is basically, you know, he needs help to go everywhere. Now they're trying to get... Nah. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Y'all hoes are done. I'm telling you, once those things hit an American market, a lot of y'all, wow. Y'all finished. Y'all finished. All they need to do is memorize uh, recipes. Shit, y'all finished. Y'all fucking finished. And I'm telling you, man, I was laughing at one brother because he made a video that I saw on Facebook. He called it the Bad Bitch 3000. He goes, dude, all you need is a USB port and a fucking closet. That's it. That's it. Listen, ladies. You know, I know that there's some confident women out there. Shout out to y'all, but a lot of these women are ruining it for dudes and ruining it for y'all too. Traditional relationships are starting to diminish, but this is what you wanted. This is what a lot of women put out there. Alien Pumpkinhead says Stan Lee needs to make Misanthropic a superhero. Dude, I'll be an anti-hero. I'll be like a fucking Punisher. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would be like Punisher. Because, you know, people won't want to deal with me. Other superheroes, they'd be like, oh, this motherfucker? Nah, he only sees things in black and white. There's no gray area, and that's right. J-Train says the whole Me Too movement crumbling is like testing out a science experiment and watch it actually work. And, well... Opinionated junkie, should I cook my own food? What, dealing with one of the sex dolls? Well, yeah, if you're going to get one that doesn't have that type of technology, you know, but, dude, we're constantly evolving. Technology is also evolving. Oh, and let me speak on this, too. A lot of people speak on technological singularity. That's the idea that AI will become... intelligent enough where it will take over, sort of like a Terminator scenario. Let me say this. My one argument for that is that us humans, the thing is, we're too... What's the word? We're too brash, I guess. We're too egotistical a race to sit and let that happen. There'll always be a fucking failsafe. That's what I believe. There'll be a failsafe for that shit. If the AI starts to become too intelligent. Menzilla, yeah. Menzilla, you just got here. I already went through that. Prince Revolver says, it's so funny that they even want rights for sex dolls to make them harder to get. Nah, fuck that. Listen, that's bullshit. Because the consumer, money talks. Money talks. If there's a market for that shit, guess what? Dude, you could sell fucking... And think about how crazy this is. And I heard this at one of these fucking, what do you call it? Seminars. What do you call it? The money seminars. Like, pyramid, it's sort of like a pyramid scheme bullshit. This was years ago. But this is one thing I took away from this. They sell you, people came up with the idea to take water that rains from the sky and bottle it up and sell it to you. So there's a market for that. So what makes you think that there's not a market for this? And sex is a billion dollar industry. Let me tell you something. I mean, it'll be here. Yeah, Psycho Bones, exactly. Psycho Bones says, what's all this talk about sex dolls coming from? That's all I saw on my Facebook newsfeed. Yeah. Psycho is because, well, first of all, it's been around. I think Japan has some already on the market. But because of this whole Me Too bullshit, a lot of dudes are starting to discover MGTOW and Ibmore, and a lot of dudes, a lot of dudes are resorting to other ways of busting a nut, for lack of a better term. And the sex dolls are eventually going to come to the States. And what women are doing is now they're saying, and not all women, but a lot of them are trying to shame men into not going after them. Yeah, that's right, Prince Revolver. Japan has everything on the market. So that in itself is what this stream is about. And how basically Me Too is bullshit, becoming bullshit now. It's a witch hunt. Yeah, Psycho Bones. I remember seeing like 10 years ago some shit called Real Dolls. They've been around, mad dope for 'em. Yeah, Real Dolls I heard of from Howard Stern. But these dolls that are coming out, they're robots. They have artificial intelligence and shit. Psycho, yeah, exactly. I covered that already. They can't shame men for that when bitches got dildos. Exactly. Someone once said MGTOW was a right-wing, white trash, inbred, and racist movement. I know, Go Rag. I did a video on that. Professor Art says shaming, laughing from disgruntled women won't work anymore because not giving a fuck has never been less expensive than ever before. That's right. I'm telling y'all. That's why I say in my videos, once you take your emotion out of shit, you can just witness the madness. You know what I mean? And you can just laugh at it. If you're a man and you take interest in anything other than kissing a woman's ass, you will get shamed. 100% true. Some dudes are also about shaming. J-Train says some dudes are also about shaming these sex dolls as well. I've seen videos on Facebook where they're saying the same things as these women. Yes, J-Train, I said that before. These simps and these white knights, they're only saying that shit so they could get into these chicks' pants. But what's going to happen is, what these assholes don't realize is, it don't matter anymore. You could fuck this bitch. You could be a real good gentleman. You could fuck this bitch 6 ways from Sunday. You could be the perfect guy. You just need one thing to fuck up on, and you're finished. That's why I want these dudes to keep saying what they're saying. I want them to. You know why? Because when our boat of fucking men that don't give a fuck sails off, I want them, like, I want to build that boat like Noah did. And I want the rest of these men, I want them to drown in the ocean that they created. That's right. I want them all to die off because they created this shit. You did this shit. Opinionated Junkie. They started to create fake wombs where we don't need a woman to reproduce. Really? That's crazy. I have to look into that shit. Society's lost in a fantasy. This shit is too much. Origins Lab says, the only Me Too I give a fuck is the Clips track, Mr. Me Too. That's right. Prince Revolver says, I saw on Twitter a dude saying sex dolls can't replace our queens. Oh, yes, they can. Yes, they can. And the fact that these women, a lot of women are up in the uproar about it, means they're threatened. They can replace them. They can. Because let me tell you something. If I could go home, bust a nut, and go out and still hang with the boys and do what I want to do, even if it's create a business, whatever it is that I want to do, guess what? That's a better option. Dave Fatbud says, those dolls look sexy as fuck. Psycho Bone says that the fake womb shit is real. People growing their babies in their living rooms like ferns. Golrag says the feminists will create android simps to counter these sex dolls. But see, even if they do that, guess what? Dudes ain't gonna give a fuck. Dudes ain't gonna give a fuck. Because we don't want to deal with their bullshit. That's the whole point. Guys are getting crucified for this bullshit, not females. What's up, Traversable? Professor Art says, ironically, it's possible to have a completely different opinion than women on controversial issues and still attract women. Why don't simps comprehend this notion? They don't, because the thing with simps is they want to be licking that bitch's ass no matter what. They think that even, and they know this, Professor Art, they know that this bitch will be wrong. Like, if it's a certain issue and the bitch is wrong, fucking 100%, he will still find a way. He'll still find a way to turn around and flip. I used to know a person that was just like this. That no matter what, like a bitch could, like for example, that chick, Jodi Arias, that killed her boy, that dude, the dude that wanted nothing to do with her and stabbed him up 47 times. I know a dude that would sit there and try to justify why the fuck she did it, even though she was caught dead to rights. Opinionated Junkie says Carcino almost had a chick that tried to get him to fight a drug dealer. Really? See? Dealing with the fucking sex dolls, he wouldn't have had that issue. Manzella D says everybody shame a man if you don't want to give in to the ways of a dead bitch. Origins Lab. Imagine it, misanthropic. A fucking power outage. We're trying to charge your bitch. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. Talking about what if there's what if she electrocutes you while you're getting your dick sucked? Traversable says they already have femtard sex dolls with a bionic penis. That's okay. Just stay away from me. Yeah, listen. Back to the Android Sims things. Listen, they could create them. Men don't care. We'll just laugh at it. We'll laugh at that shit. If they try to counter with Android Simps, yeah, listen. Better the androids than a real human. I don't want to sit there and keep kissing your ass. Women place too much value in the way they look. That is why they're mad at objects. Yeah, I could agree with that. But yeah, MGTOW's blowing up. You know, shout out to the homie Sandman. Shout out to MGTOW Knowledge Darius. Who else I listen to? Fuck. Those are the only two I've been listening to lately. Oh, Sunrise Hoodie. They fat butts, or if it malfunctioned and bit down. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. JP of the New Orleans Saint Seton says, got that right. Keep that money right in my pocket. Plus, no arguments or headaches. That's right. LK says, mailbox can't buy them rings and pay car notes. Exactly. Someone else mentioned that about the dildos not being able to give up, not even to provide them with resources. Yeah, Prince Revolver, exactly. He's talking to you, Traversable. At the end of the day, women have nothing to gain. Men can still have sex dolls and still benefit. That's the point. That's what I'm telling you dudes. Traversable says, women can't get that sex doll to fix the car. I charge for that. Professor Art says, you know MGTOW is blowing up when a girl at my school asked me if I know about MGTOW and support their philosophy. Yeah, listen, shit is going to go mainstream. I'm telling y'all, this year, I mean, Sandman just broke, was it, 100,000 subs. So shout out to him. Yo, this shit is gonna blow up. Yeah, 97 oxen. Fredro died. Yep. Gorag says, wait, but how expensive are these things? Wouldn't someone make a simp pay thousands of dollars for a female? Shout out to the book of Alpharonomy. Alpha Pumpkinhead. The future scares me. Psycho Bones, off subject, but when you think Nas will drop this album? I don't know. Alien Pumpkinhead, why? Listen, all you gotta do, I'm telling you, man, once you fuck, I've said this in several videos. To me, once you fuck, what else have you got to show me? What else are you bringing to the table? And a lot of women, like someone was saying, a lot of women just think that, well, hey, listen, I'm bringing my vagina, so that's it. That's where the sex doll comes in. Because look, if that's the case, I'll just go fuck the doll. I'll go do what the fuck I gotta do. Oh, yeah. Alien Pumpkin, I see what you're saying. All these bullshit movements and the future of females. Well, listen. They're the ones that want this shit. And a lot of these white knights, they're standing in line with them. But they're going to be the first ones to go down. They're the front lines. If you pay, Gorag says, if you pay thousands for a female, then aren't you the real simp? Get bored and you spend thousands more to get another one. Well, if you look at it from the aspect that if you're dealing with a woman and you're already spending X amount of dollars, but you have to deal with the fact that they're going to turn around and you have that lingering over your head, the possibility that you always got to be on your P's and Q's. And let's say that you are. Just something that maybe you break up amicably. The woman could turn around later and fuck your life. A sex doll can't do that. Simply Deep says, woman is going to have to earn a relationship from a man because most of them don't have nothing to offer besides used up snatch. Oh my God. Yeah, Prince Revolver. Internet hoes about to be obsolete. Justin Hughes says, I feel bad for Aziz. Yeah, I talked about this. Listen, part of me does, but he was one of them dudes that was championing the movement, so fuck him. He championing that shit. Oh yeah, listen. Yeah, you guys, this and that, fuck you. Listen, hey, he made his bed. Now he has to get his ass out of it. I feel bad for him. A part of me doesn't want him to lose his career, but he helped create this. He helped support this movement. So fuck him. J Train says, I kind of predicted about the dating scene going awry, excuse me, since 2007. Folks thought I was nuts. Look at what's happening now before us. Yep. The crunchy sopa, what's up? He says, women bring nothing to the table I see worth it, so I ignore them. LK says, those thick sex dolls can come complete with grand models. Gorag says, Bill Maher is next. We'll see. Is he championing that shit? Is he saying, hey guys, stop it? Stop doing this. Is he one of those dudes? Because let me tell you something. I'm looking for, what's up, Nick? I'm looking for Charlemagne the God to go down because he cucked up. I'm looking for Chuck D to go down because he cucked up. I'm looking for all these dudes. Yo, I got my eye on these guys. I'm gonna go look at that Golden Globe award shit with all the guys that were standing up. I'm gonna have a list. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a list of all these guys, and I'm gonna check them off. Someone said that Stan Lee should make me a superhero, and I told them earlier in the stream that, listen, I'll be like I'll be like the Punisher. I'll be an anti-hero, but I would have my list of dudes that I'll be picking off, watching them. Yeah, 97 accent. I'd rather have a doll. I know how to cook, clean, etc. for myself. Professor Art, not necessarily. Hiring a divorce lawyer can cost thousands and hundreds more than one sex doll, and afterwards you will lose more money. The sex doll is cheaper long term. Exactly. Manzella D says, that's why I don't date, because with women you have to pay and you're not guaranteed pussy. Say hello, sex dolls. Exactly. Justin Hughes, do you think Louis C.K. is coming back? I don't know. He's one guy that, again, I feel bad for, because Louis C.K. didn't do anything. His situation was different because he asked. He said, hey, listen, I want to jerk off in front of you. And the bitches said, okay. They didn't stop, but now they turn around and I want him to come back. He is one of the few that I say, you know what? Nothing should happen to him. Dave Fatbuds, I already did that early in the video. Speak on the broad. Yeah, the bitch blew him essentially, and now she wants to come back. They essentially had a bad date, and now she regrets it, and now it's sexual assault. And then he even cucked up in his apology. So fuck him. Listen, he made that bed. He got to lie on it. He got to lie in it. And let me tell you something. I saw the greatest, simple yet profound meme or saying the other day. Regret does not equal rape. Fuck that. All you hoes out there, stop saying, well, I regret what happened. So what? You made that choice. You opened up your fucking legs to this dude. You wanted the dick as much as he wanted the pussy. So stop. Manzila says, I'm also waiting for that simp Pope Steve Harvey to divorce his wife for cheating on him. Crunchy Sopa says, personally, I don't want a doll, but I have and see no problem with it. Do what you got to do. Yeah, Crunchy Sopa, that got to be the mentality. You know what I mean? There has to be the mentality. You know, people can't sit here and shame nobody. People could just accept it, or they don't have to like it and just say, hey, listen, that's for you. Professor Art says, I really did want to get married 100% at one point, but the current system actively encourages women to screw over men. It's a shame that shit had to go down this path. Shaking my head. Exactly. I mean, part of me still wants that. You know what I'm saying? I still want, that's why I consider myself a purple pill. You know, when it comes to the MGTOW shit, I'm purple pill because I have red pill knowledge, but I still enjoy, you know, going out on dates with the right person, going out to eat, doing this and that. I still enjoy traditional shit in a sense, you know, but traditionalism is starting to die off. Simply Deep says, make them sluts sign consent forms and videotape the two of y'all doing the act of sex no matter where the two of you are. Yeah, listen, I mentioned that in the video. That's going to come to that, where you're going to have a consent form with condoms. The bitch signs it. You take a picture of her holding up her license, so that way you can't say she's underage and this and that. There's going to be, I'm telling you, man, shit's going to be wild. Nicholas says, I've been avoid flirting with women this past year. I used to simp a lot for most of my teen years. I stopped wasting my time flirting with women around a year ago. That's right. Crunchy Sopa says, these whores don't want to take accountability for the bad decisions they regret. Tough luck, ho. Exactly. Dave Fatbuds, but if a broad grabs your junk without permission, is that a Me Too, hot or not? It's a double standard. I mean, look, that bitch Joey Behar from The View, there's a picture of her doing that to the late Robin Williams, grabbing his cock. So was that sexual assault? I mean, there's a gigantic double standard. Look at what happened with Genuine, with that transgender chick from the UK, the Big Brother UK shit. The double standard. That person grabbed Genuine and pulled him in to kiss him, and he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Had that been a dude doing it to a female, it would have been all over. Gorag, do you still have that trench coat? Nah, dude. Nah, that was eons ago. These simps are the ones abusing women. That's right. By not telling them the truth, by just kissing their asses, telling them what they want to hear. Prince Revolver says, I'm in a relationship. We go half, or I pay or she pays. Not breaking the bank, spending all my money. Professor Art says, traditionalism doesn't work. If women are held accountable for their own actions, and if males are stripped of their autonomy in family courts. That's right. The Artifact is asking Nick, do you feel more happy now that you stopped flirting? I bet he does. Yeah, I bet he does. I can't speak for him. But I still flirt once in a while, because that's just who I am intrinsically. But overall, I'm not going out of my way. I don't go hard like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Wow, 52 fucking minutes. Listen, I'm about to cut this shit short. I'm about to cut this off. Listen, this was a great stream, man. This was a great fucking stream. Love y'all for making me laugh, because I've been having a decent weekend and I'm glad to share it with you. Manzella says, if I was Genuine accused of being transphobic, I'd say so. I don't get that. Dustin Bowles, I say hello, but for the most part, you never know who's crazy. Exactly, Dustin Bowles. Alright, Prince Revolver. Yeah, Alien Pumpkinhead. Yeah, this was a good one, right? Yeah, Manzella D, when it comes to the Genuine situation, he's not transphobic. The transgender person asked him, hey, would you ever date a transgender person? He goes, no, that's not my thing. But what he did was, you know, I guess because Big Brother is a reality show where they all live together in a house, so they were doing a reunion episode. So he just, you know, he's friends with the transgender person, so he went next to him or her, whatever, and said, you know, still love you though, you know, made that type of gesture. So then that person tried to drag him in and kiss him, so he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And they try to label the dude transphobic. No, he doesn't want to sleep with a chick, with a supposed chick with a dick. Why is that transphobic? That's his choice. Let me just cut this shit off, man. I'm done. I'm done, man. Yeah, women are held to the same standard as children. No consequence. That's right, Dave Fatbuds. Yeah, Artifact, I'm about to go. Gorag says, simp discussions make for great streams. Yep. Yeah, we could do this all fucking day. Yep. Listen, love you guys, man. This was great. Hopefully there'll be more simp shit for me to go in on. Alright? Because I love the interaction. Love you guys. Yeah, later Alien Pumpkinhead. Later Professor Art. Go Rag, you know what it is. My Twitter handle. Hold on, I'll put it here. Give me a second. YouTube loading like a motherfucker. Justin Hughes, yep. Respect, brother. YSSS of 999. See ya, brother. Here's my Twitter handle right there. Consumed with hate. H8. Spelled with a K. Consumed. And that's it. Alright. So, I'm about to go. I hope someone watches this shit. Alright. I'm about to go. I'm gonna go chill with my best friend. And that's it. Maybe I'll do a couple of streams tomorrow of the album shits that I've been doing, the whole my favorite albums in order shit. Alright? Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. And that's it. Peace, bitches.